Hulk and Sentry. The Hulk is one of Marvel's most unstoppable forces, pure rage wrapped in muscles and chaos. The angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. Not even Earth's strongest heroes can keep him down. But there's one man who doesn't just match the Hulk's strength, he understands his pain. His name is Robert Reynolds, also known as the Sentry. At first glance, Hulk and Sentry seem like opposites. Sentry is Marvel's answer to Superman, glowing, golden and overflowing with power, flight, regeneration, even energy blasts. But behind that light is a shadow, the Void, a dark destructive force that lives inside him. Just like Hulk is to Banner. The Void is Sentry's own inner demon, so both men are locked in a constant war with themselves. But that's where their connection begins. Sentry is one of the only people who doesn't try to fight the Hulk with fear or control. He talks to him, calms him, because he knows what it's like to be seen as a monster and to hate yourself for it. The most iconic moment comes in World War Hulk. After being exiled by Earth's heroes and watching everything he loved die on the planet Sakaar, Hulk comes back to Earth with one mission: revenge. He tears through the Avengers, X-Men, and even the Fantastic Four. No one can stop him until Sentry arrives. Their battle is one of the most devastating battles in Marvel history. Two living weapons unloading everything they have. They level buildings, shake the earth, but the fight isn't about victory, it's about release. About letting go of all the grief, anger, and fear they've bottled up for so long. And when it's over, they don't stand tall, they fall together. No longer monsters, just two broken men trying to hold on. So what makes their relationship special is that Sentry sees Hulk not as a threat, but as Bruce, a man, a friend. And Bruce sees Sentry not as a shining savior, but someone just as broken. They became anchors for each other, reminders that even the most powerful beings can feel lost. And this dynamic was hinted in the MCU, when Black Widow calms Hulk in Age of Ultron. But in the comics, Sentry fills that role not out of love or duty, but because he understands, because he's been there. So these two guys are more than just powerhouses. They're tragic mirrors. Each of them walks a thin line between hero and horror. Each of them fights every day not to lose themselves. And through that shared struggle, they build something rare in superhero stories: empathy. Nightwing and Arsenal. Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing, and Roy Harper, aka Arsenal, share one of the most enduring friendships in the DC universe. Both started their heroic journeys as sidekicks, Dick as Robin to Batman and Roy as Speedy to Green Arrow. And over time, they stepped out of their mental shadows to become heroes in their own right. Their bond was forged through years of shared battles, emotional struggles, and hard-earned victories. What makes their relationship special is the way they've grown together, navigating the difficult transition from proteges to fully heroes. The friendship found its roots in the Teen Titans, a team that brought together young heroes looking to prove themselves. Among the many Titans lineups, the trio of Nightwing, Arsenal, and Wally West, aka the Third Flash, formed a lasting core. They understood each other in ways few others could, having all dealt with the burden of expectations and the need to define themselves independently from their mentors. This unspoken understanding became the foundation of Dick and Roy's camaraderie, one built not just on heroism, but on empathy and mutual respect. And as they grow older, the relationship grew even more stronger. Despite facing opposite viewpoints at times, Nightwing and Arsenal have never let their differences weaken their bond. In the Titans comic series, especially during DC Rebirth era, we see their friendship evolve into a true partnership, where loyalty and emotional support matter just as much as combat skills. Roy's turbulent past, marked by the addiction and personal loss, found stability in Dick's steady presence. At the same time, Dick, being raised under Batman's guidance, learned to appreciate Roy's fire. They balance each other, providing support where the others lack. Their friendship is a powerful reminder that even superheroes need someone who truly understands them. Nightwing and Arsenal are not just allies on the battlefield, they are brothers in arms, bound by experience, compassion, and unshakable trust. I hope that DC Universe film could explore this dynamic beautifully, offering a rich narrative about growth, redemption, and deep connection. DEADPOOL and SPIDER-MAN. The friendship between Spider-Man, a noble selfless hero, and Deadpool, a chaotic violent anti-hero, is one of the most unique and entertaining relationships in the Marvel Universe. Despite their vast differences, their bond grows into something both humorous and surprisingly heartfelt. In the beginning, Spider-Man was very wary of Deadpool's unpredictable nature. Meanwhile, Deadpool idolized the man, seeing Spider-Man as the ideal hero. But then as the two attract more, Spider-Man started seeing past Deadpool's messy exterior, recognizing his humanity and the internal struggles he faces. Their friendship deepens more in Spider-Man Deadpool comic series, particularly during a tragic event where Spider-Man dies in battle, and in a desperate attempt to bring his friend back, Deadpool shares his own blood with Peter, believing that his healing factor could restore him, which it did, but with a cost. This emotional and action-packed storyline involves time travel, paradoxes, and confronting fate itself, as it was not only about saving Spider-Man, but also about proving the depth of Deadpool's loyalty. Along the way, both heroes learned more about each other. The Spider-Man and Deadpool friendships works because it shouldn't. It's the perfect old couple pairing, the responsible hero and the irresponsible anti-hero, but in each other they find something rare, understanding, growth, an unexpected kind of trust. And in the Marvel Universe, where unlikely alliances are everywhere, their friendship stands out as one of the most fun, heartfelt, and genuine relationships in the comics. Supergirl and Mary Marvel. Supergirl and Mary Marvel represents two of the most iconic female heroes in comic book history, each forged from legendary legacies but defined by their own journeys. Kara Zor-El, Superman's cousin, bears the trauma of Krypton's destruction while striving to uphold the House of L's ideals. Mary Bromfield, in the other hand, is the twin sister to Billy Batson, shares in the power of Shazam, transforming into a magical powerhouse with divine blessings. Though one is rooted in alien science and the other in ancient magic, both embody strength, grace, and perseverance. And over the years, these shared traits have formed the basis for a meaningful friendship. Their connection is born from parallel experiences. Both were originally introduced as female counterparts to male icons, but they've long since stepped out of these shadows. Supergirl and Mary Marvel have each faced the pressure of wielding immense power while trying to stay grounded in their humanity. They live in two worlds, one normal, one extraordinary, and that duality gives them an understanding of each other that few others can match. Rather than bound over tragedy, their friendship grows from mutual respect, shared responsibility, and the determination to be more than just the girls' version of Superman or Shazam. Throughout various comic arcs, especially after the power of Shazam ended, Mary Marvel began to appear more frequently alongside Supergirl, improving both characters, whether teaming up on missions, offering emotional support during personal crises, or simply training together. And unlike many superhero pairings that exist solely for crossover hype, theirs feels earned. Two young women growing into their powers, their roles, and their self-worth, all while lifting each other up. Nova and Star-Lord. In the Marvel cosmos, Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, is a familiar face, leading the Guardians of the Galaxy with his trademark charm. However, in the comics, another hero has long been a cosmic force to reckon with. Richard Rider, aka Nova, is one of the most powerful champions of the universe. Nova has fought in lots of galactic wars and made huge sacrifices to protect the cosmos. So, despite their differences in origin and demeanor, Star-Lord and Nova share a deep and enduring friendship, rooted in mutual respect, humor, and a shared sense of duty during some of the darkest times in Marvel history. The bond between these two was formed in the heat of battle during Annihilation and Annihilation Conquest events, which mark a turning point in the Marvel Universe. Richard Rider, the last surviving member of the Nova Corps, bore the full weight of its power and responsibility, while Quill stepped up to become a true leader. And in these brutal wars, they relied on each other, clashing, strategizing, and sacrificing together. Their most defining moment was in the Thanos Imperative, where both heroes gave their lives to stop the Mad Titan to prevent the destruction of the universe. But Nova died holding the line, with Star-Lord at his side until the end, solidifying their bond forever. Fans are eager to see Nova make his long-awaited MCU debut. With the potential return of the Nova Corps, it's only a matter of time before Star-Lord and Nova cross paths on screen. When they do, audiences can expect more than just cosmic action. They'll witness the culmination of a friendship that has been tested across galaxies, showcasing the power of camaraderie, in the face of cosmic challenges. Cyborg and Shazam. Victor Stone, aka Cyborg, and Billy Batson, aka Shazam, are also close friends. Their vastly different origins, Cyborg as a technological creation and Shazam as a magic-infused teenager, make their dynamic all the more remarkable. And that thanks to the New 52 reboot in 2011, as their relationship evolved from mere teammates to close allies. As members of the Justice League, both were navigating the huge responsibility of being young superheroes, each struggling with their own challenges. Cyborg, being a man and a machine at the same time, constantly tries to reconcile with his cybernetic enhancement, while Billy juggles his normal teenage life with the immense power of Shazam, granted through ancient magic. Initially, Cyborg acts as a mentor to Billy, helping him to understand the technological side of being a superhero. However, their bond deepens over time, transforming into a true friendship, as Cyborg, who often struggles with his identity as a machine, finds a kind-hearted spirit in Billy, who also faces a dual existence of child and hero. The contrast between magic and science doesn't drive them apart, it brings them together, as they come to respect and admire each other's strengths. This dynamic plays out in both emotional and humorous ways, especially in their interactions in comics and animated adaptations like Justice League War. Each learn to appreciate the other's unique approach to heroism, and together, the contrasting styles create a balance. Cyborg's grounded analytical mind complements Billy's more spontaneous magic nature, making their friendship both entertaining and deeply meaningful. As they continue to grow, Cyborg learns to embrace the innocence and heart Billy brings, while Billy benefits from Cyborg's wisdom and experience. Cyborg and Shazam may seem like an odd pair at first, but their bond serves as a proof to the power of unlikely friendships in a world filled with extraordinary challenges. KAYLE, RAYNER, and Wally West. The friendship between KAYLE Rayner, Green Lantern, and Wally West, Flash, stands as a unique and powerful bond in DC Universe, built on mutual respect, shared struggles, and a journey of personal growth. While Hal Jordan and Barry Allen's relationship often take the spotlight, KAYLE and Wally's connection offers a more organic and profound dynamic. At first, Wally West was hesitant to accept KAYLE Rayner, viewing him as an inexperienced rookie who had stepped into the Green Lantern's role after Hal Jordan's fall. However, KAYLE quickly proved himself, and over time, Wally's skepticism faded as it got replaced by respect for KAYLE's dedication, bravery, and good heart. And as their friendship grew, KAYLE's creativity and emotional depth began to complement Wally's wit, loyalty, and his strong sense of justice, forging a powerful and supportive duo both in and out of combat. And by time, Wally even supported KAYLE's inclusion in the Justice League, making him stand by his side against cosmic threats and challenges. And as DC continued to expand its superheroes, the friendship between KAYLE Rayner and Wally West will likely continue to play an important role in the narrative. Whether they're fighting alongside the Justice League or handling personal struggles, the partnership between Green Lantern and Flash will always be one that stands out for its authenticity and depth. Given the rich history they share, it will be a treat for fans to see KAYLE and Wally team up in future media, whether through comics, animated series, or even live-action adaptations. Their friendship isn't just a highlight of the Green Lantern and Flash families, it's a testament to the power of respect, trust, and teamwork. THOR and HYPERION. Thor, the Asgardian god of thunder, and Hyperion, a godlike hero who was also modeled after Superman, share a unique and profound friendship that has been forged through mutual respect, emotional vulnerability, and the trials of being powerful yet deeply human characters. Though Thor is a long-established hero in the Marvel Universe, and Hyperion's story is more complex, they are two of the most powerful beings on Earth, and their bonds transcend their individual strengths. Both Thor and Hyperion come from royal backgrounds. Though their realms differ, Thor, son of Odin, is a defender of both Asgard and Earth, while Hyperion, the last survivor of a destroyed universe, holds a more ambiguous royal stature, but is still a powerful protector of Earth in his own reality. Their shared commitment to defending Earth, despite not being human, is the foundation of their friendship, as it was solidified during their lowest point, Hyperion having failed to protect his own world, and Thor deemed unworthy of Mjolnir, connected over feelings of failure. In these vulnerable moments, they found support in each other, proving that even the mightiest of heroes needs help. And with such a strong, complex friendship, there is a great potential of exploring Thor and Hyperion dynamic in future Marvel adaptation, whether in comics, movies, or other media, as their bond could provide rich emotional storylines that go beyond just action and heroism, focusing on their personal challenges and the strength of their friendship.